Thank you for joining me. I'm John Jay. I'm back here at Indie Yoga. It is a beautiful spring day in Ocean Beach, San Diego, and I couldn't be more happy to help guide your yoga practice. Today's flow is a Hatha Vinyasa fusion class. So we're using elements of a Hatha, more hot background, where we have an opportunity to hold poses for a little longer. We're not always moving from pose to pose in combination with our breath. But in this fusion class, we will have elements of that, setting up those poses with more time, and then also getting a chance to explore that meditative flow, that movement with breath, getting to explore that dance. So please grab your mats, grab your water, towel, maybe a friend. Let's do some yoga. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you for joining me. We're back here at Indie Yoga. It is a beautiful day, beautiful spring day here in Ocean Beach, California, and just a wonderful time to be alive and have a chance to mindfully breathe and mindfully move. So thank you for joining me. We're gonna get started in child's pose. So when you're ready, come towards the back of your mat. Bring your knees as wide as it is comfortable. Your big toes to touch or close to touch behind you, whatever's available. Enjoy the length through your spine, from your tailbone out through the top of your head. Lengthen out through your arms, through your fingertips. We always want to support the length through our spine with the strength of our core. So roll your abs in towards your belly button. Feel that support, feel that strength. And then as you find a little more length through your fingertips, melt your shoulders away from your ears as we establish nice and early that balance between effort and ease. Now close your eyes. Bring some more awareness to the different sounds around you. What do you hear? Feel the different sensations throughout your body. It could be things like the points of contact with your body and your mat. Maybe the sensation of gravity holding you in place. Definitely the sensation of your breath as you get real specific with that observation, seeing where in your body you can feel your breath the most. Then you might notice with that added awareness, with the sounds that you hear, the things you feel throughout your body, we're expanding that field of awareness, that field of consciousness, past what's only happening between the ears. So getting out of the head, and it's in that present moment awareness. The hope is that getting out of the head, we have more availability for the sunshine, this beautiful day, what it feels like to move around in your healthy body, expanding our consciousness to enjoy life around us. And that's what we're gonna be doing over the next 60 minutes. Doing it together, let's unite our energy a little more. So together, deep breath in. Open mouth, audible exhale. Sigh it out. Release. Again, inhale, fill up. Pause at the top. Open mouth, audible exhale. Let it go. To cultivate an ujjayi breath, a victorious breath, start again with that slow breath in through your nose. Feel your chest expand. You've won, you're here, you're doing it. And then with lips sealed, this time exhale back through your nose. And with a slight restriction of your throat, create a somewhat audible and textured ha sound. Deep breath in. Lips sealed, ujjayi breath out. Now invite a little movement back into your body. Gently rock your head from side to side. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Inhale, come up to a tabletop position. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. Stack your hips over your knees. For now, keep a slight tuck of your chin. Lengthen a little more from your tailbone out through the top of your head. And yes, roll your abs in towards your belly button as we're again supporting that length with the strength of our core. Deep breath in. Press a little more through your finger pads, so your fingertips, and follow that slow and steady breath all the way out. Inhale, cow pose. Let your belly button drop. Roll your shoulders back, broaden through your chest. If it feels good for your neck, you can draw your gaze high, opening through your throat, warming up more through the neck. Again, fill up, deep breath in. Exhale, cat pose. Reverse the stretch through your spine. Again, actively press through your fingertips as you really press out the space in between your shoulder blades. Suck your belly button in, slightly tuck your chin. Let's unite our movement with our breath. Inhale, return to cow. Roll your shoulders back, shine through your heart center. Possibly gaze high. Exhale, tuck your chin, round through your spine. Reverse that stretch through your spine. Now at your own pace, move with your breath. Maybe closing your eyes. Keying in to how those sensations feel throughout your body. How those movements coordinate with your breath. Using this moving meditation to ground ourselves fully into this present moment. As always, you can add any movements here that your body might be requesting, anything that feels good for you. Always remembering to tailor whatever I'm guiding specific to you, meeting all of your needs. Let's meet again in a neutral tabletop. Stack your shoulders over your wrists, hips over your knees. Step 1 foot back at a time, high plank, high push-up. Tuck your tailbone. Roll your abs in towards your belly button. Engage your abdominal lock, your Uddiyana Bandha. And then press more actively through your hands, through your fingertips, as you really press out that space in between your shoulder blades. This being the first more active pose of our practice today, meet that challenge with a deep breath. Remembering though that anytime your breath becomes compromised, if it gets a little shallow, that's your sign to modify. You can do so here as needed by lowering to your knees. We'll be here for another 3. Last 2. And 1. Inhale, lean slightly forward. Exhale, reverse push-up. Slowly lower your chest all the way to your mat. And then once you're all the way down, draw your legs together. Press down through the tops of your feet. Exhale, breath here. Inhale, cobra. Lift your heart away from your mat with little to no weight in your hands. Exhale, suck your belly button in. Use your strong core and your lower back strength to lift your chest a little higher. Strengthen through your glutes to support your lower back. Here for the inhale, feel that effort. Exhale, match your effort with ease. Left cheek down, gaze to your right. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Just let that last thing go. Second set, gaze forward, hands back in line with your chest. Exhale to prepare. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, press down through the tops of your feet. See that your gaze is to the top of your mat as you want to stay long through the back of your neck. And then maybe your hands hover off the mat this time, maybe not, both are perfect. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right cheek down. Again, effort right to ease, slow your breath. Effort, and now letting go. Gaze forward. Hands back in line with your chest. Tuck your toes. Inhale, push up, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Again, that opportunity for any movement that your body might be craving. It can feel good here to bend one knee at a time, warm up some more through the backs of your legs. You might sway your hips from side to side, feel that nice side body stretch. You might do something completely different. Again, whatever feels best for you. If you're ready, Actively settle back into that downward facing dog. Press through your hands, feel the length through your spine. Suck your belly button in, support that length with your strong core. Deep breath in, and then follow your patient exhale all the way out. Gaze forward. Slowly walk your feet up behind your wrists. Enjoy that nice ragdoll near the top of your mat. Feet a little wider than your hips. Draw opposite pinky to opposite elbow crease. And then gently sway from side to side, releasing tension wherever you might find it. Relax your shoulders, your neck muscles. Let your head hang completely heavy. Hands come down. Inhale, roll up, take your time. Head comes up last. Hands meet at your heart center, standing at attention, Samastitihi. And then as if there was nothing else happening, nothing else going on, nothing before this or after this, just close your eyes and feel these next few rounds of breath. Our commitment to about an hour of mindful breathing and mindful movement. With your feet together or closer to hip width distance apart, inhale, lift your arms high, mountain pose. Exhale, feel your pelvic floor lift. Engage your glutes. So as you press through your feet, you can really feel that length up through the top of your head and up through your fingertips. And then with that effort, balance it out with ease. Melt your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, standing back bend. Slide your hips forward. Stay engaged through your glutes, through your core. That's going to support your spine in this back bend. For more support, you always have the option to draw your hands to your lower back. And then as you roll your inner thighs inward and lift out of your pelvic floor, feel that added length through your lower back. Here for the inhale, heart lifts. Trace your gaze back here for the exhale, heart opens. Inhale, return to center, mountain pose. Exhale, melt your hands through heart center, forward fold. Hands to your mat. Bend your knees more as needed. You want to take all the rounding out of your back and any tension out of your lower back specifically, returning the stretch to the backs of your legs. And then with no thoughts of what might come next, again, no next. This is the destination right now. So settle into the forward fold. Relax your shoulders, your neck muscles. Maybe this is where we stay. Just be here now. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Hands to your shins or to the floor. Draw your torso towards parallel with the floor. Find that slight tuck of your chin as you lengthen through all four sides of your neck. Roll your abs in towards your belly button. Engage your core. Support that length. Deep breath in. Exhale, squat and curl. Lift your heels and squat your sitting bones to hover above your lifted heels. Find a slight tuck of your chin as you round through your spine. With that back bend, we open the front of the heart. Now let's open this space behind the heart. Create space in between your shoulder blades. Feel this next inhale near that same space. Fill up to the back of your lungs. Then follow your exhale all the way out. And we'll once again unite our movement with our breath. Heels down. Press through your feet. Inhale, arms high, mountain pose. Exhale, take it back. Standing back bend, heart lifts, heart opens. Inhale, rise, mountain Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold, release, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, squat and curl. Deep breath in. Patient breath out. We'll add on to our Sun A, heels down, inhale, arms high, palms come to touch overhead. Exhale, draw energy to your heart center, and then create a steeple mudra grip. Interlace your fingers, release your index fingers together. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, half moon to the right. Slide your hips to the left. You might have to press a little more through your left foot so that you're pressing evenly through both feet. Engage your glutes and lift out of your pelvic floor. As we're creating space in our left side, we don't want to do it by collapsing or pinching into our right side. So lift that pelvic floor, feel that added length, that added space. And then with your biceps back in line with your ears, with your lifted chest, let's hear that deep breath. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, possibly deepen that side bend. Inhale, return to center. Exhale, half moon to the left. Slide your hips to the right. As you roll your inner thighs together, feel your quads activate, feel them lift away from your kneecaps. Use the front of your mat here to square your hips and shoulders with the top of your mat. For added length, squeeze your palms together, draw your hands back behind you. With your lifted chest, you have more space to deepen your breath. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, maybe deepen the side bend. Inhale, return, mountain pose, release your grip. Exhale, take it back, standing back bend, heart lifts, heart opens. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, fold forward, release. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, squat and curl, heels lift. Squat your sitting bones to hover above your lifted heels. We're here through a round of breath. Now let's flow through our new Sane. Heels down. Inhale, rise. Rise with energy, with purpose, with life. Palms touch. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Steeple mudra grip. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, half moon over to the right. Slide your hips to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, take it to the left. Slide your hips to the right. Inhale, rise, mountain, release the grip. Exhale, take it back, standing back bend, heart opens. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, halfway lift. Find that length, feel that length. Exhale, squat and curl. Deep breath in. Follow your exhale all the way out. Heels down, inhale, halfway lift, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, fold. Everyone's favorite inhale chair pose, Utkatasana. Sit back into an imaginary chair. With this exhale, feel your pelvic floor really lift, and then notice how that elongates and tucks your tailbone. As you sit your tailbone deeper, press a little more through the sides of your feet, and you'll feel that activation more into your glutes as you bring it out of your quadriceps. Always helps to breathe deeper if you're trying to sit deeper. Here for the inhale. Exhale, airplane arms. Activate your triceps. Stretch your fingers actively back behind you. Roll your abs in towards your belly button. Sit a little deeper. Hover your torso above your thighs. Now press more actively through your right foot. Inhale, lift your left knee high, one-legged Tadasana. We're here for the exhale. Suck your belly button in. Engage through your core. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, figure four. Left ankle across your right thigh. Hands to your heart. Roll your shoulders back. Bend a little more into your right knee as you level and sink your hips. And then flex this left foot back towards your left knee, because as we sit deeper, we want to continue to protect this knee and this hip. That point of unmoving focus is always going to help. Follow your breath. With control, let's flow. Inhale, lift your left knee high, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, left foot carries you into a forward fold. If you lost your balance there, perfect. I did too. Just let it go, release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Sit back into that imaginary chair. Exhale, roll your pinky fingers inward and see if that allows you to soften your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, feel the length through your spine. Exhale, airplane arms. Activate those triceps. Slightly tuck your chin. Feel the length from your tailbone out through all four sides of your neck. Now press more actively through your left foot. Inhale, lift your right knee high, one-legged Tadasana. We're here for the exhale. Establish that point of unmoving focus. Your yogic gaze, your drishti. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, figure four. Right ankle across your left thigh. Roll your shoulders back. Bend a little more into your left knee. Level and sink your hips. We're feeling this. We're creating a stretch to the outer right glute, the piriformis. You can feel that in addition to your breath, possibly sitting deeper. Great focus. Inhale, lift your right knee high, one-legged Tadasana. And now exhale, right foot carries you into a forward fold. Release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms high, palms touch overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart. Like when we started, close your eyes and just feel these next few rounds of breath. Let's just feel one more round of breath here. Feel your chest rise, feel it expand. Again, nothing after this, no next. Our destination is this exhale. Follow it all the way out. Eyes open, inhale, arms high. Identify your left arm. For eagle arms, exhale, wrap your left arm around your right. Your wrists can cross and your palms can touch. But if that's creating a heavy pulling sensation around your shoulders, then we want to protect those shoulders, protect your joints. Draw your hands to your shoulders instead. You might add a twist from side to side. You might draw circles here with your elbows. I say you might because really, you just want to find any movement here that feels best in your body. Whatever that looks like for you today. Back to center if you're ready. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, sit back into that imaginary chair. This time putting most of your weight in your right foot. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, wrap your left leg around your right. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Bend more into your right knee. Level and sink your hips. Now you want to draw your knees and your elbows more towards the center line of your body. Maybe drawing that foot to the floor as a kickstand as needed. And then sit a little deeper as you really feel that compression in between your legs and in your armpits. Here for the inhale. Here for that exhale. Great focus, great balance. Now let's flow. Inhale, unwind your left leg. Keep those eagle arms. Exhale, eagle armed airplane. Imagine you're imprinting your left foot on a wall behind you. Strengthen and straighten through your right leg. But keep a micro bend in that knee. That'll help your balance. And then slide up dog through your chest. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, standing splits. Unwind your arms. Frame your right foot with your hands. As you press more through your right foot, lift and lengthen through your left leg. You're going to feel this stretch to the backside of your right leg. Specifically the hamstring. You should feel it in your calf as well. To deepen the stretch, fold a little deeper, torso towards your right thigh. Inhale here. Exhale, fold. Left foot beside your right. Let that side go. Let your head hang completely heavy. Let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, release. Inhale, arms high, palms touch overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart. Feel your chest rise. Feel it fall. Inhale, arms high. Identify your right arm this time. Exhale, wrap your right arm around your left. Wrist cross, palms touch if it's available. Or maybe we're going opposite hand to opposite shoulder again. Maybe closing your eyes this time as you find any intuitive movement, discovering what feels best in your body today. Back to center. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, sit back. This time rooting down through the left foot. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, wrap your right leg around your left. Bend into your left knee. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Level and sink your hips. Squeeze your elbows in towards your sternum. But let's stay with the lifted chest on this one. So slightly roll your shoulders back. Inhale, unwind your right leg, flowing with control. Exhale, eagle armed airplane Takasana. Imagine that right foot is pressing against a wall behind you. Roll your right pinky toe down as you roll your right hip in line with your left. And then roll your abs in towards your belly button, engage your abdominal lock. Inhale, slide up dog to the chest. Exhale, fold for that standing splits. So we want to keep that closed hip position here. Even as your right leg lifts and lengthens, continue to roll your right hip down so your hips are in the same line. Breathe into the backside of your left leg. Feel that stretch. Here for the inhale. Exhale, plant your palms. Step your feet back. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog, a home base of sorts. A chance to slow things down. So start by slowing your breath. If you're starting to kind of limit your sphere of awareness, maybe getting back in between the ears and the head, listen for those sounds around you. Observe those different sensations throughout your body. Possibly a little discomfort, an elevated heart rate, maybe a little added heat. Perfect, you're alive. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Step your right foot in between your hands. With your right knee stacked over your right ankle, spin your left heel down. Inhale, warrior two. Windmill your arms as you look to stack your shoulders over your hips. Activate, strengthen from middle finger to middle finger, and then melt your shoulders away from your ears. You want to slightly roll this right inner thigh up. A lot of times this knee starts to cave inward. This is going to help to keep that knee and ankle stacked. So slightly roll inner thigh up. Feel your pelvic floor lift, tailbone tucks, and then deepen your breath. Great patience. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, tilt, extended side angle. You can draw your right elbow inside of your right thigh. Left arm lifts high. You can gaze up towards the sky, up towards that left arm. Or if it feels better for your neck today, gaze down to your right big toe. Press more actively through your back left foot, through the ball and the heel of that left foot. Long and strong from your left heel up to your top left shoulder. More energy from the top of your head forward, length and strength through both sides of your torso. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Lift your right arm high. Soften through your left shoulder. Continue to roll that right inner thigh upwards. Definitely in reverse warrior, this one starts to cave in. Keep it stacked. Like in our earlier side bend, like in half moon, really lift out of your pelvic floor, because as we're creating space with one side, we don't want to do it at the expense by pinching into the opposite side. So pelvic floor lifts, inhale, feel that space. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale to start. Turn your toes out at about a 45-degree angle. Lift your arms high. With your chest open, deepen your breath. Press through your toe pads, if you will, through your toes. Stretch up through your finger pads. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, horse pose. Draw your hands to your heart. Toes turn out a little bit more towards the opposite sides of the room. Hands to your heart. And then roll your shoulders back as you sit your tailbone a little bit deeper. Now with your hands to your inner thighs, drop your right shoulder down. Lengthen a little more through your spine with this inhale. We're here for the exhale, so focus on twisting more from your core. Inhale, return to center, roll both shoulders back. Exhale, drop your left shoulder down. Lengthen through your spine with that inhale. Roll your shoulders back, possibly twist deeper with the exhale. And now movement with breath. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist it out. Inhale, back to center, hands to your heart. Roll your shoulders back. And then if it's available, exhale, sit a little deeper. Inhale, arms high. Palms touch overhead. Cross your thumbs. Turn your toes straight and then step your back foot up by about a foot for pyramid pose. Pivot on your heels. Your right foot is pointed straight. With that back heel rooted down, your left foot points towards this top left corner of the mat. Inhale, feel the length through your spine. Exhale, keep that length through the spine as you fold forward. If you're rounding through your back or feeling any of that lower back tension, bend your right knee. Keep the length through your spine. That's going to return or keep that stretch through the back side of your right leg. Now more subtle movement combined with our breath, so a little longer through the spine with each inhale. Possibly a deeper fold with each exhale. Palms come back to touch. With a strong core and a flat back, inhale, rise. Biceps in line with your ears as you come up. Exhale, hands meet behind you. Interlace your fingers. Roll your shoulders back. Inhale, broaden through your chest. Exhale, toppling tree. Lean forward. Press actively through your right foot. Left leg lifts. Hinge forward from your hips as you draw your torso more towards your right thigh to encourage a deeper fold while also creating space through your chest and your shoulders. Draw your knuckles overhead. Here for the inhale. Exhale, let's revisit standing splits. It being the second time here, there might be a little more space available to you. Explore if there is. You might challenge your balance here by drawing your right hand behind your right calf, and then possibly both hands. Should get a little tricky. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold, plant your palms, step your feet back. Inhale, high plank. That completes that side. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And then with an open mouth exhale, release any attachment to that right side. Anything we just did, let it go. Seal your lips, return to your Ujjayi breath, and bring all of our awareness, all of our energy and focus to this side, to this moment. Let's go. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Step your foot in between your hands. Stack your knee over your ankle. So bring that left knee into a bend. And then spin your right heel flat. Inhale, rise, warrior two. Exhale, bend a little more into your left knee. With your gaze down your left arm, with a point of unmoving focus, or maybe with your eyes closed. We're here now. So feel all the different sensations throughout your body. But as we do so, we want to do so without labels, without language, not creating a story around what we feel. Just using this pose as a vehicle for mindfulness. So take in that raw sensory data, stay out of the head, just observe what you feel. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, tilt, extended side angle. Draw your left elbow inside of your left thigh. Lift your right arm high. Again, sending energy from the top of your head forward as you look to lengthen and strengthen through both sides of your torso while staying committed to this front knee bend. So possibly bend that knee a little more and staying committed to your deep breath. So definitely deepen your breath. Keep that left knee bent. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Lift your left arm high. Your gaze can follow, or maybe to your back foot, whatever feels best for your neck. Now visualize creating more space in this left side, invoking that more heavenly energy, and then make it so with your effort, with your breath, and by lifting more out of your pelvic floor. That represents more of our earth energy, the effort, the work it takes. Enjoy that balance between heaven and earth. Enjoy that space created. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star. Legs straight, arms high. And then exhale, toes straight, arms parallel with the floor. Wide-legged forward fold. So let your heart lead the way. Draw your hands to the floor. Or if it's available, you can wrap your hands around the outside edges of your feet. But just see that you stay somewhere where you can be long and straight through your spine. So you might have to release that grip if you're rounding through your lower back. Take the rounding out of your spine and then watch as the stretch returns to the backs of your legs. Sitting bones lift a little higher. Roll your weight a little more forward. At the risk of wanting just to stay here all day because it feels good, let's continue. So lift your arms, engage your core. Inhale, rise with that flat back. Exhale, palms touch overhead, cross your thumbs. Step your back foot up by about a foot. Pivot on your heels, toes forward. Pyramid pose. Left leg straight, right foot points to the right corner of your mat, and that back right heel is rooted to the floor. Inhale, feel the length through your spine. Exhale, keep that length as you fold forward. We want that back heel rooted down, so shorten your stance as needed. Because it's with that back heel rooted down, you can press more through the heel as you encourage your right hip forward and down. And then by pressing more through your left foot, feel your left hip draw back. So hips in the same line. Inhale, find more length through your spine. Exhale, fold deeper. Feel the stretch through the back side of your left leg. One more round of breath here. Inhale, rise. Biceps in line with your ears as you come up with control. Exhale, hands meet behind you. Interlace your fingers. Roll your shoulders back. Inhale, broaden through your chest. And then with your weight in your left foot, exhale, toppling tree. Hinge forward from your hips. As your right leg lifts higher, your torso lowers down towards your left thigh. So knuckles more over the top of you. Encourage that deeper fold, open through your chest. Here for the inhale. Exhale, help your balance again. Standing splits, frame your left foot with your hands. Press actively through your left foot. Right leg lifts and lengthens. Second time here on this side. So if there's more space available to you, explore that space, possibly fold deeper. Maybe an added balance challenge with your left or both hands behind your left calf. One more round of breath here. Plant your palms, step your feet back. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Open mouth, audible exhale, side out, release. Seal your lips, inhale, fill up. Slow and steady exhale. Follow it all the way out. And then one more opportunity to build a little more heat, just a quick flow, a shortened version of what we just did on each side. This time again, linking our movement with our breath as we invoke that more Vinyasa style element. So inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, spin your back heel flat. Inhale, rise, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle, reach forward and tilt. Inhale, reverse your warrior. I said shortened version, that's it. Exhale, windmill your arms down, step your right foot back. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog, and we go right into the left side. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Spin your back heel flat. Inhale, rise, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle, reach and tilt. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, take it down to the floor. Frame your left foot with your hands. Inhale, step your left foot back. High plank, high push-up. Exhale, downward facing dog. So give yourself credit for all that effort. And then we're going to balance that effort with ease. A chance to slow things down. Some more restorative, long stretches. So inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, half pigeon, right knee behind your right wrist. Draw your left leg in a straight and long line behind you. You might peek over your left shoulder to see that it is so. And then take your time in this setup. Your right shin close to parallel with the top of your mat. Or like me, maybe completely diagonal with the top of your mat. We don't want to force anything here. One thing we do want to make sure is that this right foot is flexing back towards the knee and the hip, because it's in that foot position, we're able to protect the knee and the hip. So if this is where you're at today, that's perfect. Just feel that left hip come forward and down, creating that left psoas muscle stretch and opener. Again, might stay here, or to deepen that stretch, you can mindfully lower towards the floor. As we use gravity and Mother Earth as support and as leverage to just gently guide us into a deeper stretch. No forcing here. This is the ease portion. The effort you've already done. So where can you soften? Where can you let go? Relax your shoulders, relax your face. Slow down your breath. If you're ready to come out, start to walk your hands back. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. Tuck your back foot. Lift your right leg high. Pause here and bend your knee. Stack your hips. And then with your hips stacked, add some leg rotations here. Feel as that energy, that blood flow fully returns through your right hip. Opposite the direction. And then inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left side, inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, half pigeon. Left knee behind your left wrist. Draw your left shin towards parallel with the top of your mat. Again, doesn't have to be parallel, just kind of where that foot and that shin land. Take a peek over your right leg or over your right shoulder to see that your right leg is in a straight line behind you. And then as you press down through the top of your right foot, it's kind of like you're stretching your toes back behind you with that back leg, while at the same time encouraging this right hip forward and down so you get that right psoas muscle stretch and opener in addition to your left outer glute stretch. Great place to stay. If that's where you're at, stay here. To deepen the stretch a bit, lower mindfully. Always prioritizing our alignment over our depth, so stay where your hips can be in the same line. If that means you have to back off a little here, I hope that you'll do so. If you're ready, start to make your way out. Walk your hands back, stack your shoulders over your wrists. Tuck your back foot. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, bend your knee, stack your hips, and then find those leg rotations. Feel your blood flow, your energy fully return through your left hip. Opposite the direction. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Exhale, bring your knees down. Walk your hands back. Come to seated on your shins. And then follow your breath. Inhale all the way in. Pause. Exhale. Follow it all the way out. Again. Come to stand on our knees for camel pose. Knees are hip width distance apart. If you're a little more back bendy, you can press through the tops of your feet. Or if you'd like a little more support today, then tuck your toes. Hands to your lower back to start. Inhale, gaze high. Exhale, walk your gaze back. Your hips stay forward. Engage your glutes and your core. That'll support your spine in this heart opener, in this back bend. And then you always want to roll your inner thighs together and lift more out of your pelvic floor so that we're not pinching through the lower back. We're in fact lengthening through the lower back. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, possibly a little deeper. Inhale, rise. For a gentle counter stretch, exhale, release to embryo pose. Release your forehead in front of your knees. Relax your arms at your sides. And then as you round through your spine, slow your breath. Rounding the spine in the opposite direction to camel. So in camel, we definitely open the front of the heart in this nice, more mellow counter stretch. Just bringing awareness and some space behind the heart. Come back up to seated if you're ready. Rock your weight to one side. Draw your legs around the opposite side. Inhale, stretch your fingertips slightly forward. Just a little more core work here. Exhale, slowly lower. Pause. And then lower all the way down. Inhale, arms overhead for that nice good morning stretch. Feel that length from your fingers down through your toes. And then draw your right leg in towards your right armpit. Interlace your fingers around your right shin when removing pose. Flex your left foot back towards your face. Lengthen from the top of your head down through your extended left heel. Inhale, right knee high and tight. Feel that squeeze. Exhale, supine twist. Guide your right knee across the left side of your body. Extend your right arm out at your side. Your gaze can fall to the right, or you might just gaze high if that feels better for your neck. If that right shoulder is lifting, lift your right knee as much as you need to so that right shoulder comes down. Now with both shoulders down, no effort here. Let gravity take over. Where can you soften more into the twist? Inhale, legs back into your chest. Big squeeze to reset. Release your right leg long and down. Left knee up and around the rib cage, more into your armpit. Flex your toes back towards your face. Feel that squeeze, that compression. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, draw your left leg across the right side of your body. Supine twist. Extend your left arm out at your side. Maybe the gaze follows, or maybe you gaze high. That left shoulder definitely stays down, even if that causes the knee to lift. Alignment over depth. And remember, with both shoulders down, you can release the effort. Let gravity do what it do. Not fighting, just accepting. Legs back into your chest. Big squeeze to reset. Happy baby pose. Draw the bottoms of your feet up towards the sky. Hands to your shins or peace fingers around your big toes. Stay where the length of your spine can be flat to the floor. First, find that downward pull in what will be our last hip opener together today. Feel that gentle hip opener. And let's try to do this in unison. Sway to the right. Sway to the left. To the right. To the left. Looking like some weird crowd at a show. Next time we're all together, we'll have to just do this, bust it out. If they say sway your hands to right or left, we're all on our backs. Happy baby style. Legs into your chest, forehead up towards your knees, squeeze everything, flex everything. Feel that effort one more time. And then invite in the ease. Exhale, Shavasana. Relax fully down on your mat. Close your eyes. We've intellectualized or talked enough about mindfulness. It's time to stop that and just feel it. I'll wake you when it's time. Enjoy your Shavasana. There's nothing to do, nothing to create, so in this you cannot fail. Just be. So you're able to stay here as long as you'd like. But if you are ready to come out of this space, start by deepening your breath. Invite some movement back through your body. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Enjoy a good morning stretch. Lift your arms overhead. Enjoy that space from your fingers down through your toes. And then legs into your chest. Give yourself credit for being here, for showing up for yourself. Enjoy that working body, able to move around and breathe. Give yourself that love just because. Give yourself a big hug, a big squeeze. So with your right or your left arm released above you, roll to your right or your left side. Extended arm like a pillow, opposite hand to the floor for support. Then when ready, gently guide yourself up to a seated position. We will close our practice together. A bow to one another in thanks for the support that this group setting offers. Another bow to yourself. Again, thanks for you for showing up. You deserve that credit. Way to go. And then a bow in thanks to the lineage of the practices we enjoy in here, all those that help bring them to us. Thank you, thank you. Thumbs to your third eye. You bow. Thank you, namaste. Now go enjoy the sunshine. Get out of the head, get outside, go live your life.